This is my review of the video game Armored Warfare. This is a game that came out many years ago. It is a tank battle game. I really like it a lot. It's a really well developed game. It's a lot of fun. It is extensive. It is more for advanced players in terms of tank battles go. It's not a beginner game. So basically, what you have is a large selection of different tanks. They are all modern era tanks. There's a large variety. There's probably easily a few hundred. There's definitely more than 100. And you have different maps that you play on, and there's different game modes. There's player versus player, 15 versus 15 battles, and then there's cooperative games where you and the human players play against bots. And the games that I played, the maps are a little bit small, very easy to find the enemy. They're very well laid out maps. They're really pretty maps. So this is the garage. These are some of the vehicles that I own, and I've had them for a long time. For many years, they've been keeping these tanks in my garage for me, and you can equip your vehicle with different uh, modules, and it's called a retrofit. You can have things like a medical kit, you can have different types of ammo, and you can have something called an insignia, which gives you some sort of an advantage for the time span of one battle. You also have a crew. This right here is called the headquarters. This is where you choose your battle mode, and they have different operations, they call them. Every 5 or 6 minutes, it will switch to something that you can play. And this is the co op mission, and you can also do player versus player. And there is a vehicle testing area, which a lot of people like to use when you just want to goof around. So, this is the tech tree. You can see that there's a lot of tanks, and some games, a lot of games do it by nation, but what they did is they use more like a dealer, like an arms dealer type thing, and they have different arms dealers, and the different arms dealers have different vehicles. For example, one of them might have mostly heavy tanks, one of them might have wheeled vehicles, etc. These are your, excuse me, commanders, and the commanders do level up. They do have skills, and they do have a rank. So you can play your commanders, and you can obviously acquire new commanders. This is inventory, which includes supply crates. And what will happen is you can earn supply crates or have them awarded to you. And the supply crates might give you, the last one that I opened had 30,000 cash in it. This is a battalion, which is a platooning feature, which allows you and a group of friends to play together. And then when you've got here your statistics about your game, like how well you've been doing, you can see that I played one match with, I guess, this particular tank, because obviously I played a lot more than one match. Um, it allows you to look at your replays, it allows you to look at previous games and statistics, and there are various achievements in the game. So it has obviously an economy. There is a gold currency, and then there is a credit currency. And it is a monetized game, which means that you can buy gold and, of course, buy credits. At first, when you start out, very easy to get all the lower tier tanks. I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong link. The lower tier tanks, such as this one right here, these are all easy to get. But once you get past those, it's going to be a lot more work in order to get into the mid-range tier vehicles. For example, this one only costs 10,000. This one costs 320,000. That's a pretty big leap. You do have to research. As you can see, there's a red circle that goes around. You do have to earn experience, and you can obviously upgrade your vehicle and this is a progress bar over here. So that's the game. How does it compare? I don't think I've ever played tanks on War Thunder. I have played World of Tanks. Um, you know, I'm not going to say that this is equal to World of Tanks or War Thunder because it's not. But let's just say that you're going to have just as much fun for the most part. Uh, the other games have advantages to them that are very unique, but don't ignore this game. It has the modern tanks. It is free to play. It's quick to get into a game. Uh, you don't have to play a large battle against a lot of players. Like the problem I have with World of Tanks is that everyone hides at the beginning of the game, and you got to wait 5 minutes just for the tanks to come out and start fighting. And it just happens too much. You know what? I really don't want to play right now. Okay, so that's my review. I think it's a good game. It is free to play, and I'm sure you'll have many hours of enjoyment playing it.